Well, g'day tubes, how's she hanging? Pretty good here. So I got another package in the mail today, and I do believe it is some more parts that I needed for this 9N tractor out here. And it is the, I hope it is anyways, the tube that comes out of here. Let's see here, out of here. And it kind of snakes down and joins onto the front of the carburetor, the air tube. It was missing its air tube, so I wonder what the heck's leaked so much in here. Boy, it's gonna be lots of fun here. Oh my god. This thing, I do have a new, well, I got that new carburetor, of course. I got the other one all cleaned up. I got a rebuild kit coming for it, so I'm going to have a spare carburetor. Check this out here, isn't that cool? The gas is like weeped out of there and made this like little brain frozen weepy thing. It is leaking a bit there, so that guy is hurting. I think we're gonna get rid of it, and I don't think there's much more fuel in this thing here. I could get up there and look after, but I have got, I'm not exactly sure where they would run it. I'm gonna have to do some researching, but I've got a new sediment bowl to go into there when we get all this apart, and I've got the supplies already actually to make steel line instead of this flammable crap here that could catch fire real easy. So we'll whenever the weather turns here and gets a little nicer out here, well, it's actually not too bad today, but I didn't really have plans of getting right into this today. But anyways, I got the package open. What I want to do is have a look at that and have a look at the two carburetors today and compare them a little bit. But I do want to clean this whole system out too, because I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty gross. And it looks like it has a couple of mount bolts there. How high it goes up under the hood there, I don't know, but let's jump up here for a second. If I can get my leg over. And let's have a look, see here. Ooh. Yeah, probably should take this thing right off. Take her right down to my shop and get her real clean. And pretty sure we're out of, well, there's still a bit of gas in there, surprisingly. I don't think that's exactly the right cap either, but anyways. Boy, this thing, holy. Throttle works pretty good though. You know, for what it does, it works fine. Sure, a lot of mechanism for a throttle governor and everything. Jeez. She's gonna need some fun work. Of course, these joints are just shot. I don't know, this is all shot here too. But I'm not making her into a Ferrari here, you know. I just wanna, that pin up there is junk. Oh my goodness. We got some work to do, boys. We got some work to do. She's a long way off of hitting the field, I think. Like, look at this here too, it's just terrible bad. And actually, you know what, when we had our 2N, it wasn't quite that bad. This is a ball thing in here. It's all part of this footrest. If you take these bolts out and pull that off, and I jammed in a cloth, like a washcloth kind of thing, tighten it all back up, and it actually tightened up and stayed there for quite a long time. But I'm hoping that it's just this ball end and not this piece that's in trouble there. I don't think that's going to flop out, you know what I mean? But oh boy, she's tired. She is tired, and all these are loose too and stuff. And bearings on the front need to be gone over. And look how wore out that is too. I don't know if you can see the movement there. Pretty bad. But we have to get her up in the air, I guess, get her on jack stands, and boy, I don't know what to start with first. It does need a clutch, I know that. I mean, it did drive, but there's really nothing left there. It's really weird. These brakes are all seized up. I need a good spraying with something, I guess, for now. And oh boy, oh boy. And eventually we'll get her where she's a good tractor. Again, just needs a little bit of less neglect taken out of it, but I don't want to do too much cosmetically with it because I still want it to look like it's really hurting. But I want it to be safe, you know. I want it to be safe and reliable. So, anyways, oh boy, let's get back in the building here, and I want to have a look at these two carburetors. See the difference from a real Marvel schebler to a made in China kind of guy, right? So that's the one I rebuilt. Well, it's clean. We'll pop it open and have a look at it. And there's the brandy new one from China. Let's first of all crack open this box here. I think this is our air tube box. All right. Got to get this grinder back together too sometime here soon, hopefully. So this is from Gen Sales. I ordered it from Gen Sales in Manchester, Minnesota. It took forever to get here too. Sometimes shipping's awesome fast, other times it's like, it shouldn't take that long. What the crap? I mean, they charged, not too bad. The tube was $16.47. The two little chunks of air hose were $3.58, basically just radiator hose, but they had it there. I'm like, oh, I might as well order it all too. And the clamps were actually expensive. There are 4 of them for $15.88. And that's US money too, so to me that's considerably more. So total was $35.93. I don't know what they charged me for shipping. It doesn't tell me there. But anyways, you gotta have an air tube, I would say. I don't know how long this thing. Ooh, that's too shiny. I don't know how long this thing's ran with, you know, basically sucking right in with no cleaner. It didn't smoke, so that's, you know. Now there's the air tube. We'll just get everything out here first. Air tube and then the 2 couplers. So that goes one onto the air cleaner that I'm going to take off, and then the other one onto this guy here. And then this end gets one to the carburetor. So hopefully they all fit. Wow, these look like fun. Oh, they fill each other up. You can't squeeze these ones. Oh, there's one. There you go. Okay, so that's good. Enough messing around. There's the clamps. These are like kind of an original clamp, so they're gonna have to get rusty because they're not they're too clean right now. It's gonna look funny with the rest of it all crappy and this stuff all nice and clean. There's basically an original clamp, so that's kind of cool. And I guess I'll just leave this stuff in this box. 4 clamps. One's in a different package. That's weird. Ooh, what else did they send me? Ooh, a little notepad thingy. That's kind of cool. And ooh, they even sent me a free pen. World's finest manuals and parts. Actually, you know what? These people, I got an online digital manual for the AR, I believe it was, Gen Sales. So that's kind of cool. Oh, it's one of those cool pens. Weird ones. That's kind of cool. Oh, look how there's more presents. They even sent me a little sticker. Nice. Probably stick that up in here somewhere, maybe. What else did they send me? Looks like some reading material. Like saving money, open me to see more. Well, kind of gets to me. I'm not saving money, but ooh, starters and generators and alternators. I don't know if you can see that or not, but clutch and flywheel. That's nice. There's the invoice, I guess. So they shipping was $53. Isn't that awful? Parts are cheap, but shipping just kills you. That's $53 US too. Just got to keep that in mind. There's some kind of calendar or deal or something. I don't know. I don't see the calendar. I just use my phone. All right. So we'll just put this stuff off to the side for a moment, and we'll get you down here and let's compare these 2 carburetors here. Alright, so there is the made in China one. There is the original marble schebler. It looks like they're fairly the same. So yeah, this thing I'm not going to reuse. I'm going to use the one that came with it. Should be in this box still. And I've got the fittings. They're almost like a brake hose fitting kind of sort of thing. So I got to make up, I guess, a couple of them and a new line. And that should thread right in there. So that should go down to a 1/4 inch, I believe, here. So get all that snugged in. Put some of that thread dope on it there and dope her all up. But yeah, they look pretty much identical. Here's pretty close. It's got a same drain plug, and there's a bigger drain plug here. This one actually has able to get this one out still. I'm not sure what these things are here. These kind of plugs. They're like it's a breathable thing or something. I don't know. I'm not too sure what that is. I painted that one up, but probably shouldn't have. It's a little different back here on these two surfaces. Main jet's a little different in the new one here too. The idle screw looks pretty much identical there. And on the front here, it's looking pretty much the exact same. Idle stop, and all the linkages look the same here. Well, that's good. They're pretty well the same on the outside. This is open here and it's not on this other one, but oh well. Let me grab my little screwdriver here and we'll pop the tops off of these. Now these things too, you gotta remember, you gotta take this main needle out first. If you try to get it out with that in there, you'll bend it. This one was bent. It's got a hair little bit of a bend in her still, but I think I got most of her out. So let's pop and whoa, geez. I do have a rebuild kit coming for this one. I could have just rebuilt this one and used it, but you know what? These things are original ones, really aren't here anyways. That easy to come by. So I'm going to see if it's going to run off this made in China one, because it looks pretty good on the outside. And yeah, this one I got nice and clean. I actually, the sonic cleaner didn't do anything to it. It got the water a little murky dirty, and that was like it. So I actually sandblasted the whole thing, blocked this off, and I took it all, you know, we had it all apart, and I sandblasted all in there real nice. So I probably should coat that with just a little light little oil film with something, some light oil, maybe some WD-40 or something. I don't know. WD-40 does dissipate, but and I remember I had trouble getting the, well, not the float, but the seat out of this one. So I had to carve in an extra set of grooves there because I just could not grab with that because it was already twisted and ripped out. So I got it, I think, loose now. It was loose, yeah, it's loose now. But maybe because of the die grinder, it actually maybe loosened it up a bit. But the new kit comes with a brand new one of these because I've kind of messed this one a little bit up now by doing that. It's kind of put the center out around, so the needle, I got the needle here, one second. The needle doesn't kind of go down where it should now, if you know what I mean. I think I got the needle here somewhere. Thought I had it with me. Yes, I do. I have it. There we go. And this one was leaking, I think, because, well, let's see if we can zoom in here. See if we can get a zoom. Come on now. Nope. Anyways, this one's not in good shape. See if I can get you closer there, maybe. Okay, the camera doesn't want to focus on that today. But yeah, this one I could probably lightly drill the surface out again, but this doesn't really want to fit down in here now, so I kind of marred it up, I guess, a little bit. But I had to get her out, so I got her out anyway. So anyways, so when we get the new kit, we'll rebuild it. But now I want to see kind of where they had this one set to. It's probably not set at all, so we're going to do that is up, so we're going to do, that's only half a turn, not even half a turn in. Okay, so I'm going to have to do all the settings for it. I'll get this out. Now before we get too messed up here, let's put these parts over here so we don't get things messed up. I got the bell sort of cleaned up nice, and it was pretty dirty, like it had been backfiring into itself for like 20 years or something. But yeah, I still didn't get out to get new bar material to make my the new guy there, but oh, they actually tightened those on good. I'm gonna have to get a real screwdriver. Imagine that. That's good. Get a real screwdriver. Yeah, I just want to kind of check it out inside here and see how things are looking inside of this thing. Yeah, I'm going to put steel line to it. I've got some nickel line, actually. It doesn't, magnet doesn't stick to it at all, so it's real stuff. I think that kit I got coming too even comes with the new screws for to hold the thing together. A little bit longer screw, I think. Yeah, a few threads longer. Oop. Let's get that out there. An extra float. I think that float is fine. It's just you know, hopefully I don't mess up this coming apart here, this gasket. I'm curious to see if they've, what kind of oh, I forgot the name of this part now. Venturi thing here, the bell thing, if it's plastic in this one or if it's metal. Normally you have to reuse those things again. Most kits don't come with them, so. Alright, let's see here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She seems to be glued together. Let me take this out the rest of the way too, before I bend all that up. Looking pretty good. Okay, it's being... There we go. Alright, we'll take her apart. Oh, gasket's going one way, the other gasket's going the other way. Wow, it's even a plastic float in there. Yeah, and this thing's plastic too, it looks like. That's one thing I wanted to check though, was the float level. That actually looks pretty good. They say they want it perpendicular to the thing there, so that's not bad. Plastic float though, woo. Now, just for kicks and giggles, will this float probably will fit in there just fine. I'm sure. Yeah. That one's sitting a little low. You'd have to adjust that guy, I think. So you'd bring it up a little bit, bend those down a little bit. We'll leave that for the other carburetor. Take that back out, throw that over there. So plastic float, interesting. And this, oh, that thing's not attached in there. That's interesting too. Usually they're attached. Boy, that's really different. I think it could only go one way. Yeah, this doesn't quite fit that way, right? I guess it'll work. I don't know. It looks a little, quite a bit different than the Bell one here. But as long as the opening's the same, I guess, and roughly the same height, yeah, I think she'll be alright. Looks like it's got all the same openings. Let's compare these two bodies here. Urgh. Looks like a set of lungs in there, don't it? So looking down here, we got 2 holes there. That one we've got the 2 holes. And there should be 3 holes further, and I see 3 holes way down in there, so that's good. There's a jet there. It looks a little bigger than this one though. So this Chinese crappy carb would be hard to find a carb kit for. If it ever needed one, you just throw it out, I guess. There's the new needle. It's a rubber end too, that's good. Pretty basic, those things. I'm not going to take that seat out, but now this is a little bit different. There's a raised little locating guy there. This one is definitely heavier than this one, I must say. Well, that's not too bad. I think we'll be alright with that. Seems funny that that's not attached though. But these I don't think matters which way they go on. Of course it was on the other way, but I think either way they'll still be fine. So that's good. We'll just leave her like that. And we'll put the float back together here with its pin. Something like that. It's funny how it, I guess once the top's on, it doesn't really go any further than that. But yeah. Alright, that part looks pretty much the same. So that's good. Here we go with this part, the actual bowl. Interesting, I already see something down in there. Oh no, it's a hole. Okay. That's right, there's a couple of holes. Where's the other part here? There's a couple of holes right in the bottom that they say. This one here, you can see them better. Way in the bottom there. They say a lot of people won't clean those out and it'll still run like crap. Well, that's right on the bottom, so if there's junk down in there, that's what's going to be giving you the headache. Why won't it run right? Something's wrong with it. It's a little different here, way down where the main comes in. It's a lot deeper in this one than this one. Well, that's interesting, but it looks like the chokes are... That choke here looks like it's been... The lever's been bent in. Maybe it'll have to be adjusted, I don't know. Seems like it misses the body, but... It's a little... maybe closer in too, like it's not as long here, but... I think everything else is pretty well the same. There's a weird little channel here that was milled out for something, but not on this one. So I don't know. It looks like everything's pretty well the same though. Could probably mount these two together and, well, the jets weren't touching, but yeah. So there we go. That doesn't look too bad, I guess. So we'll slap her back together here. Hope for the best. That should be the way she goes. Just something like that, although that's not sitting quite nice. I think I got that right, didn't I? Think so. Think so. Locator pin, there we go. That was probably just grind that thing off, but anyways. Let's slap her back together. We'll see how the carburetor from China makes a good old North American tractor run. Something's telling me I'm gonna have to rebuild this marble schebler and stick her back on, but anyways. Couldn't run any worse than what It was running when I picked the thing up. That guy sure was a shyster. Ooh, shyster man. If he went to the school of shyster and graduated with frickin' honors, holy jeez. Shyster man. Anyways. Get that back in. Hopefully this thing doesn't leak like a sieve. And then we'll be all happy. I never took the low speeds out, but I can take it out of here, I guess. We can compare those two as well. Should have seen how much. Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter. I can reset it all out. Anyways, I think they say to start each one at about 1.5 out. See how it's running from that. These friggin' carburetors are so bloody basic, though. There's really nothing to them, really. Let's get this one out. Well, pretty darn near well, and then I drop them, they're identical now. Anyways, pretty much identical, I'd say. You know, look pretty close to me. Yeah. Nicer looking new ones there, but anyways, I think they all come with the new kit for this one, comes with all that too, so that'd be awesome. So we'll just leave this guy off to the side for now. That thing's a little floppy. Well, the other one is too, I guess. That's all controlled by the governor and stuff. So I guess we'll set this one. Don't want to cram those in too tight. Okay, so we'll set it. I'll probably have to set it again because I'll forget I've done it. There's 1/2, there's 1.5. And the main jet, nice. Let's look at the two mains too here. Pretty much identical. This one's a little bit shorter on there, I think, but anyways. Sure it'll run. These will actually run with these out, believe it or not. I'll show you if I remember. When we get this thing running, you can pull these these things right out and it'll still run. And like, it's like, wow, how's it even doing that? But it does, it'll run. It's really weird. And then of course if you screw it right in, it'll shut it off. But okay, so we've got I'm gonna put a little tick where I started, so we can get this fairly close here. Alright, so we got 1.5. I don't know if you've seen that, I'll do it again. So there's the tick. 1 full turn and 1/2, roughly. A little bit here and there, like, isn't going to make a huge difference. So, but yeah, hopefully this will seal up all right. We'll put a bit of thread dope on there, and I think we should be good. All right, that should be good. So leave that in the box for now. And this one we'll just slap back together here too and wait for the carb kit to come. I guess I need this end first. And we'll do a rebuild on this guy because there's a bunch of jets. There's one here. Boy. There's one, I think, way down in here, which I need a special screwdriver to get down to. Yeah, there's a little one in here. So you pull this guy out, and there's your little wee tiny jet there, just frickin' tiny. But this thing's fairly clean, so it'll probably go back together pretty good. That's that one. And okay, so bell side down. You can tell this thing it's not right. Like you put it this way, get her in here. Put it this way, it's nice and tight, you know. It's a little wiggler, but you put it in the wrong way, it's all over the place. You definitely know there's something wrong there. It doesn't even fit in there. So the bell side, which this one, the old style, the bell side goes up. The other one, it's like, whoa, you got to really kind of get that right. So that's good. Okay, that goes well. Let's just go down more. Yeah, once I ground that line across there, the extra line, my big screwdriver just yanked that right out. It was like, wow, really, dude? Like, really? What the heck? But anyways, that's all right. That's good there, and we need this guy now. And this gasket's probably still pretty good. I could probably continue to use it, but anyways, we'll just throw these fellers back in here for now. And we're gonna go take that air oil bath cleaner off and check it out. Probably throw it in one of my accumulator bins here with a oil change bins and get her cleaned out, and I'll take her down and get her really cleaned out. I don't think I'm gonna paint that one, but and yes, I know that this is not the right color. It's all I had. It should be like the Ford gray. The whole tractor should be that color. But I just painted her that anyway, so. Okay, so there we go. That can sit there until, oh, I better put this guy back in. Until we get our carb kit in for it, which I don't know how long it's going to take, but shouldn't be too long, hopefully. And there we go. All right, so yeah, this let's flip this guy back over here again. So this tube thing should sit in here kind of like this between the two, and then the, oh well, that's odd. Okay, now I'm kind of concerned. Yeah, this is way too shiny. Okay, I don't know if that's right. I don't think that's supposed to do that. Wow. Are they different sizes or something weird? I don't think they are, because they're both the same. Well, that one is a bit smaller. Well, maybe not. Holy shnikes. Oh. Should spray it with something, I guess. Okay, that's on. And that should clamp on there like with the clamps. The fitting doesn't seem to be kind of right. Maybe I got her backwards. I don't know. That's probably actually the right way there. But this still is kind of, that's not too bad. How about the new one? Well, that's a better fit there. I think that's the way it goes. Actually, something's telling me. Because when this mounts on, you got your exhaust right here, and this has to kind of go way back to the cleaner. So I'm pretty sure that's right. We'll figure all that out, of course, when we can get the air cleaner cleaned. So there we go. I'll leave that on there. I'll take it off. Yeah, that's definitely too shiny. I wasn't kind of expecting chrome, but here's what we got. So I might have to leave that laying in a vat of vinegary salt stuff to get it all rusted up a little bit, but I guess that's alright. Alright, that is good. Let's get some tools and we'll head her out and grab this thing off this tractor and see what's inside. Oh boy, I can't wait. Alright, I'm not certain if I'm going to be successful getting this off of here. Those are carriage bolts through there. And 9 times out of 10 they'll spin on the inside thing. Just gotta figure out what the heck size they are. They're a little bigger than that, I think. Yep. They might be 1116. And they are. Okay, let's grab an extender. And oh boy, I hope this is gonna come off of here. Alright-ish. Get up here too. Oh, not too bad maybe. That's surprising. Surprising. Okay, I'll thread those back in after. Yeah, that one's loose. Get to this one now. Oh, no, we're good. I hope. There's no lock washers on them. Hello. I didn't lose it. We're good. Alright. Let's see now if we can get this thing out of here. Just like there. There you go. Battery, or like Canadian battery holder. Works pretty good. This thing is frickin' nasty. Well, let's get her back in the shop here. And I will thread it. If I can feel what I'm doing here, I'll thread these back on so I remember where they are. Right. 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 Okay. That's good. Oh boy, what are we looking at here? I think I'm gonna throw on a pair of gloves. Something tells me that that's maybe not a bad idea. If there's even any oil in this thing. I bet you there's none. Alrighty, where should we start with this gross thing? Oh boy. Well, I guess we'll take the top cover off here. And see what we find under here. Probably not very close. Oh boy. Well, that's not really too bad actually. It's just got like some. I think that's meant to kind of catch the straw. If you know what I mean, like it's the straw and the real heavy stuff. Well, it's kind of falling out there, so it's kind of a chintzy kind of thing. But I'll get her cleaned up. Presume this would all just come out of here, but. I'm not really too sure now. It's actually supposed to or not. It's going to need some work to it. Bend these little end bits back together, and might have to put her together with some wire too when I get her cleaned. Anyways, that's another job on its own there. She's leaking a bit of oil out, so that's good, but there's not much in it, I don't think. Anyways. Take the bottom guy off of here. Normally you would just service the bottom. Maybe unscrew the screen off the top. But I'll get this down to my parts washer. I don't have my parts washer, of course, up here, so I want to get this right off. Gonna fight me, aren't you there, bud? Maybe you don't come right off, do ya? Well, you stay there then. Alright, now this part is gonna be fun maybe to get off. I'm thinking. It's probably glued together with many years of grime. Ooh, stay out there. Gosh, I wish I could have just got that clamp off. There we go. Oh boy. It's actually not terrible, too bad. I'll let that drain in there, I guess. And this guy here, let's say oil level must be flush with top of cover center plate, center peak of Kosh. Okay, hang on a sec. I think there's a bit of goop down there. This all comes out though. It's quite similar to the AR. And this guy should come out of here, and then you'll see all the real gross stuff settles in the bottom there. It's a little lumpy down in there. I'm gonna get it all cleaned up anyways, and then I'll run the whatchamacallit right through there for a while. I'll get all this crap out of here. So now what is it this thing said? Oil level must be flush with top of center peak. I guess that thing there. Not very much oil really. But there was some pretty thick Gorilla Snot boogery kind of stuff in that bottom, so that'd be good to get it all cleaned up. So I'll just put all this back together for now. And tomorrow I'll get her all cleaned up. And whoop, my goodness. Hit me in the face. There we go. That's not too bad. Yeah, we'll get her all cleaned up, making her look real nice. And I'm not going to paint it. I won't paint this thing. I'll just get some of the grime off her, you know, and make her look a little better that way. So. But I just want to put all this kind of back together for now. Oh my goodness, fight me. Holy cow. Some of the older ones, they had a glass jar. Looked sort of like kind of like a mason jar, if you know what that is, like a canning jar. And it was attached. So I don't think they had this type of an oil bath, if I'm thinking right. I don't know what year it was. I think it was after these even. But that's pretty gross. Pretty gross. And I'll take this down and get her flushed out. This guy, I don't know what I'm going to do with him yet. He's going to need something. But that's to catch like all the chaff and stuff. You know, all the big thick crap. If you're in a field or something and you're plowing or whatever, and there'd be a bunch of chaff and stuff. Ugh. That's sort of to prevent that from getting sucked into it there, but I might potentially have to go through with some wire and wire this thing kind of back together. I don't really know if that's supposed to come out of this thing or not. I don't really want to force it out. But I'll know more once I get her cleaned up. Alright, so that's good. And we're just about ready to put together our fuel system and air cleaning system for this tractor. And then I gotta see what's going on with that starter. Probably not gonna pull it off for a wee while yet. What I'll do is I'll make up another bar, cranking bar. I think the original ones said they were 5/8 of an inch. If you guys want to do some research for me, I looked it up and I think it said that the bars, now this is a 9/16, it's a bit thin, but I think the original bars were a 5/8, if I'm right, from what I read. And yeah, if you guys want to do a little homework for me, if you could research that too and find out what diameter thickness the bar was. I'm pretty sure 5/8, but I'm not 100% sure, so I shouldn't have threw that in there. Whoops! Whoops. Oh, bother. Alright, so I guess that's about it for today. I don't really have anything else to do right now, so thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later, and you guys have a good day.